We're live. We're live. All right. Where do you want to start with this?
So, I believe the title for today is Interference in Twin Flame Connections, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I believe,
Karmic interference, devil energy.
yes. Um, and can you explain devil energy in its entirety, meaning being,
Low vibrational, not of the light, demonic, evil.
yes, and also they get other people to get in on this to make us look crazy or obsessed or um, just fully lied on, as always.
Well, yeah, that's where all the gang stalk 111, dude, as you said that.
Yeah,
That's where all the gang stalking comes in.
yes. And
So go ahead.
I'm sorry. And last time I know we spoke on how I found you and I related and I didn't feel like I was crazy. And I believe everyone, I also, we spoke about this last week that our videos were one of your most watched on your YouTube, correct? So I
Correct.
believe we're on to something great.
144.
Yep.
144 on the timestamp when you said that.
I believe that all these synchronicities 111, 144, what we're speaking about is very valid and very true. So,
Confirmation.
amen. Hallelujah. And I also believe us speaking more is going to let a lot of people who don't know what they're going through know that they're not alone.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that that's the biggest thing when all of this interference starts taking place is nothing makes sense. It's it's so confusing. And so, okay, so this video specifically, we wanted to tailor it to twin flames.
Yes.
So I think it's very important to validate what a twin flame. Okay, I don't want to get into that, but
Yeah.
it's like the devil would not. Let me just make this quick and easy. The devil would not have to interfere in something so deeply and so strongly if it was not something that was ordained by God. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you get these twin flame connections, you get mirrored souls, one soul, two bodies,
Yes.
a powerful, deep, divine, unconditional love that is full of passion and just like this unwavering type of love. So, anyway, I was going somewhere with this. Ah,
It'll all work out.
the interference. It's confusing. Like all of us. Okay, so let's get into the details here. Tell us about the interference in your connection. Let's go there.
Okay. So, my twin has been in and out of my life for over 10 years, back and forth, back and forth. And at first, I didn't know why this kept happening. And last time we thought it was for good. And he up, runner chaser, out. And the fact of the matter is that this is the person you love. This is the person you think about every day. This is the person who they think about you every day. But the outside interference, the black magic, the people hiring practitioners, the people saying, oh, she's obsessed, and getting other people to turn against you with them and gang up on you goes back to gang stalking.
Did you think that your twin was in on the plot against you? Did they have you convinced at any point that your twin was in on the plot?
Yes.
Ditto.
Yes.
Ditto. And when it was all unfolding, that was the most devastating thing for me, is when everything was unfolding in my life. Everything's confusing. The man that I've been with back and forth, of course,
Yes,
since I
ma'am.
was 15 years old,
Yeah.
2 children that I know loves me more than anything. I've seen it.
Yes.
All of a sudden is so evil. Just
Yes.
like evil,
Yes.
hateful, just abandoning me, gaslighting me, very narcissistic, aggressive, physically, mentally, just like, what in the fuck is happening here?
Yes.
God forgive me for the language, but it's
Yes.
like, what is going on? This isn't you. Who are what is happening here? Again, I'm losing my train of thought, Patty.
Yeah.
It's like everything's just getting wiped out of my mind when I start talking about something. Take over.
So basically, they don't want us to get our message across. They don't
Oh
want,
yeah.
yeah. And what they're
I
doing,
thought he was in on it. It's like
yeah,
I thought he wanted me gone. They casted this illusion that,
yes,
let's get into the illusions. They casted this illusion that, he had this baby with this other girl.
yes,
Um, and wanted me gone, wanted to give my kids to his parents and start this new family, right? They
yes,
casted the illusion, and then they worked so freaking hard behind the scenes. Again, groups of people,
yes.
to make this illusion look and seem so real. His behavior was aligned with their illusion, the way he was treating me, the whole shebang.
So basically, what we're saying is these men that we love, that have been in and out of our life forever, your childhood sweetheart, all of a sudden wakes up one day and acts like you're nothing, or mine wakes up one day, I don't really want to be here anymore, out of the blue, like
Yeah, out of nowhere.
out of nowhere. And it's just like, what? I think we say that all the time. What? 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 Like, and making us and dragging us like with this energy, and we didn't understand at
Like
first.
we're the problem too. Like it's because of you. And
Yes.
it's like, but we're not doing anything. We didn't do any. What the hell is going on?
And the fact of the matter is that we are definitely not the only two people in this world going through this.
Oh no,
And
I have a whole collective full of them.
yes, and I am just at the point of it's an everyday battle, but we do understand it every day. Pieces to the puzzle.
And that's the most wildest part. So today, actually, I was live on YouTube
Okay?
investigating things for my own self because I got this Ashley and Alex Ashley, those two,
Okay.
mentioned something to me about, do you think that they were trying to like acquire funds from your kid's dad, aka Twin Flame,
Yes.
and they just needed you out of the way? I'm like, that's exactly what they were trying to do. Bing bing, download. Like that's exactly what they were trying to do. You're spot on, right? So,
Yeah.
anyways, today I was like investigating it, and sure enough, the cards are like confirming every freaking thing.
Yeah.
It's just comes in pieces. It's been 2.5 years when they're sabotaging my life and putting me through everything. There's no real reasonable explanation as to why. And believe me, that is the one question you ask yourself every day when you're going through it. You're going through the breakup and the discard. You're literally getting discarded. They're narcissistic. They turn
Yeah.
into this complete devil, and it's like, the question of why plays, but God is not going to give you clarity until you're in a place where you can receive it, understand it, and not snap with
Yeah.
the overload of the truth, because it is that deep, that painful, that you have to be in a healed and grounded enough place to get it all, and at a frequency where you're able to actually wrap your mind around the entire concept of everything.
Yes. And it is hurtful. It is triggering. I think the magic word is triggered. I got triggered today. I reached out to you and said to you, hey, I'm feeling this way. And you made a very extreme valid point. You have to love yourself and accept nothing but the best, and no disrespect should be
10
tolerated.
10. Sorry.
Yes,
10
ma'am.
10 on the
No
timestamp.
disrespect should be tolerated. And I'm okay with saying it. Like on Snapchat, my twin that I'm not in contact with right now sends me a video, doesn't personally send me a video, posts a video for me to see of him riding other horses. And he left here with everybody behind, the sanctuary, the horses, the things he loved most, riding, and shows me that and triggered the F
That
out.
would be like me getting a photo of my twin with his new family. That would be exactly that type of thing.
Their playbooks are very the same. They're always trying to trigger because they do their homework. They watch us. They got other people watching us. Oh, she likes this song that she plays in her videos on Instagram, or they know how to watch what you listen to on your playlist, and they can figure you out and make it so real that you really believe it's them playing games with you. And it's triggering as F bomb, and it makes you feel delusional. And you're not delusional. You have to love yourself because it's bringing you back to when the first time this happened before.
Right. Right.
And
And your
if
twin too, at the end of the day, is always going to be they're going to trigger you on
yeah,
their own as it is. Excuse me, confirmation. But
information,
like that's what they're designed to do. They're designed to trigger you. They're designed to show you where you are lacking love for self. They
yeah,
are designed to help you evolve and ascend into the absolute highest version of yourself. And
yes,
that's where the karmic interference on a twin flame connection is going to happen, because again, taking it back to the love being so divine,
yeah,
so deep, so powerful, so pure and unconditional, even if you don't recognize that you share that love with that person, everybody around you does.
yes.
They see it and they envy it. They are
You
jealous of it, and
yes,
they will do anything to try and destroy it.
yes.
So again, the thoughts are just getting wiped out of my mind. Why am I talking about this?
Okay, the saying, the obsession, that we are obsessing and we're delusional, and twin flame, you mirror each other. I know we speak about this all the time. So if I'm triggered, he's triggered. Like when you say you're triggered, he's triggered. So there's something that is being triggered. And what we're saying today is this is what this is what we are both going through. We're not the only ones. And you speak about this all the time, but I found you, I related. I thought I was going absolutely nuts, and we're not. We're not. It's
Right.
demonic. It's evil. It's terrible.
Well, they come in. Please, God, do not let these thoughts get wiped out of my head right now. These
Yes,
karmic energy, they don't come in, they're already there.
they're already there.
These karmic energies are your friends, your family, your coworkers, your business partners. These karmic energies are people that are already in your life. You know, past lovers, baby mamas, baby daddies, aunties, uncles, grandparents, cousins, right? And twin flames are going to be, not all the time, but in this particular collective, let me just clarify this.
Yes,
My collective, meaning if you're attracted here, there's a reason. But,
yes,
anyways,
yes,
generational curse breaker energy.
yes,
So, born into toxic family dynamics, born into secret societies and cults and covens and just people in their family lineage that are attached to this shit.
yes,
So anyways, again, it's fucking leaving my mind. These people that are around, oh yeah, it's the people closest to you. And when you don't love yourself, which When you meet your twin, you probably don't. You haven't gone on your healing journey. You haven't activated. It's these situations like we're talking about where they literally try and tear you the hell apart that awakens you, that activates you. Like
Yeah.
Patty said, she thought her twin was in on this. I thought my twin was in on the plot against me. And it wasn't until we separated, we spent some time in solitude, we healed to a certain extent where we were able to get clarity and answers and confirmations
Yeah.
that really the twins were also victimized, being plotted against, being set up, being used and
Yeah.
put in handler situations, put in situations where they could be handled and gang stalked and watched and monitored and kept at a certain level and a certain frequency. So
Ja-
anywho, it's the people that are closest to you, and that's where you have to heal. You have to learn how to not need anybody's love and anybody's validation and
yeah.
things of that nature.
Absolutely. And also,
Mother freaker, we're frozen. Chat, are we frozen on y'all's end? F word. Just Patty's frozen? I'm not surprised. I can see the live chat today. Usually I can't see the live chat when I do a dual live, so this is cool. Thanks everybody for being here. This sucks. Okay, I was gonna kick her out and make her come back. Hey, you're so welcome. I think that it's so important that people are sharing their personal experiences and testimonies. I think that that's the most important piece. And I love how, like, collectively, we all relate, we all resonate. Our stories are a lot of the same. Welcome back.
can you believe my iPhone
I just
over?
said, I'm not surprised. I just said that. Yeah, I just said, I'm not surprised that she just cut out.
It's it's craziness. Always. It's every time we try to talk about something and we just get cut off.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. Wow. Sorry, sis. Wow.
It's all good. It's all good. Um, okay, I don't know where to take it from here. You tell me. You
Yeah.
lead this one. I'm gonna let you lead this.
Thanks. So, like I was saying, we were speaking today, and I was like triggered about confirmation dog barking, triggered about them sending in people to pretend they're our twin or make a narrative that doesn't exist, or having you feel like you are not worthy of love. You are not worthy of being treated correctly. You are not worthy this runner chaser, runner chaser. Oh, you're obsessing. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. And I had to make a very big decision today, and I'm okay to speak about it because I don't really know if it was him or not, and I don't think it is. It's them trying to pretend that it's him, and I had to block. And that was a very big step for me.
Yeah, it was.
And I just one small piece of me wanted to believe that it was really him. And I think that you said it best, and I hope it's okay to speak about this. Um, it was not about him loving me, it's about me loving me. And I deserve better. I need to be contacted correctly, not through an app or a illusion or well, this is what I'm giving you because you deserve that.
Like a
No,
breadcrumb.
you hit the nail right on the head. Bow. One shot, it's in. A breadcrumb or gaslighting. Oh, let me feel like she has a hope to get back to me. Boom. No, no. I deserve better. And I think what is said best by you is self love. Confirmation, dog. Yes, thank you. Confirmation. Always. And
See, go
yeah,
ahead. You
I'm
go.
just at the point of, and because of you and your collective and your guidance and your love and your respect and your caring, this is where we are right now. And it is a journey. And it can be hard, it can be hurtful, it can be a lot of things. But at the end of the day, they cannot stop true love. What is meant to be is meant to be. And we don't have control over the timing. We don't have the control over the when, the how, the where, but we do know it's there.
Yep. What's meant for you is always going to be for you.
Yes. Yes.
And it's like the karmic interference around this, they want you to sabotage it yourself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So that's why, like, releasing and letting go and allowing God's plan to flow and going into that solitude and digging into that self-love and evolving into that empress energy, because when you're in that empress energy, what is yours will just attract into your life, and everything flows. It flows smoothly. You don't have to force it. You don't have to rush it. You don't have to search for it. You don't have to beg for it. It will
Yes.
simply just attract in.
Yes. Yes. The dog is going crazy as
And
we are
it's like the releasing of that is the hardest part because it is triggering. Your twin is going to run from you to
yes.
show you you have neglect wounds, you have abandonment wounds, you
Yes.
have all of these wounds. And then when they run for the runners, it's going to trigger the fuck out of you where you want to hold on, you want to chase, you want to beg. But
Yeah.
that is not any type of act of self love.
No.
And then when you pull back and you no longer chase and you begin to start loving self and pouring into self. They're like, where are they at?
Yeah.
On the running end of things, they're like, whoa,
Yeah.
why aren't they chasing after me? I
Yes.
was entitled to this person. They're always going to be there. I can treat them however I want. I can grow up later. I don't have
Yes.
to deal with this right now. When you don't do that, it forces them to start reflecting, to start going within, to start facing themselves, right?
Yeah.
You're their mirror. So
Yeah.
mirroring isn't necessarily always you're acting the same. That's Mirroring is you hold a mirror up to one another. You're looking in the mirror and seeing yourself. That's
Yes.
why they run. They're looking in the mirror and seeing somebody that it's forcing them to see that they made this error, they made this mistake, they're not taking accountability, they're not ready for it. So
Yeah.
they don't want to face you, they run
Yes.
because they cannot face themselves, right?
Yes.
So they're not running from you, they're running from themselves because they're triggered. You
Yes.
trigger them, and then you're going to handle your wounds differently.
Yes.
One is anxious, an anxious attachment, and one is an avoidant. And it's like narcissist, empath paradigm, anxious attachment, avoidant, however you want to look at it. But those are wounds that need to be healed if you want to have that healthy, loving, divine union of a relationship. And it's in
Yeah.
separation that you heal.
Yeah. And I think that I'm coming up on 2 years, and you are coming up on 2 years too, that you've been separated. 3. Wow. And it's it's brutal. It's brutal. But I think the most important time is not an issue. Time is an illusion.
Yes.
And at first, I didn't understand that concept until I think I told you lately how I feel time is just flying. Like it was just like yesterday, it was Christmas. Now it's June. It's like days just go by like, you know, it's crazy. The
It
dog is
is.
going berserk because we're talking about real deal stuff right now. Real deal.
You know
Yeah.
what else is an illusion? The karmic relationships.
Yes. Oh my God. Did you hear my alarm? It went dink, dink. Yep. Holy moly.
Nothing but a freaking illusion, man.
And they beg and they plead and they make their lives a living hell daily.
And then they're projecting that onto us like we're obsessed, we're this, we're that. No,
No,
that's you, honey. We
that's
hold a mirror up to you too, I guess.
mhm.
Because you speaking about yourself, we didn't have to curse or hex anybody to get laid. We didn't have to curse or hex anybody to get into no relationships. And
Yeah,
we didn't have to steal anybody else's man from them either. You know what I mean? Shit.
yeah, yeah. You didn't have to hire 20 practitioners to try and take us out. You know what I
We're
mean?
not doing destiny swapping rituals, okay?
Yeah, which is a real deal.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's not even about them wanting to be with the person, it's about
Yep.
them wanting your life. That's what it comes down to. They want
Yeah,
to be you. Bring
abs-
it on, puppy.
yeah. They absolutely want to be us and destiny swap away. Yep. Yes.
You never know how strong you are, at least for me. So, like, I'm grateful for this entire experience. And, I can never sit anywhere and lie and pretend like shit didn't hurt me or I didn't want this to happen. I did not want this to happen.
No.
And it never would have if they didn't do the things that they did. I never would have walked away and he probably wouldn't have either, right? They could
Yeah.
never keep us away from each other. They couldn't part us. They've tried a
Yeah.
100 million times to keep us apart and
Yeah.
it just never worked,
Yeah.
but it's like prior to this forced separation, I had never done anything on my own. And anytime I'd ever fallen to a rock bottom or needed to climb myself out of a hole, my other half was always there to save me. Always, always my rock, always my backbone, always my support. But I didn't know the power that I held within myself, man. I had no idea what I was capable of. I had no freaking clue how independent I could be or how much I could handle, and I deserved this season of like self discovery. I deserved it. And
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for it. So, as painful as it was for everything to happen, and I didn't want it to happen, and I tried to fight to keep my family together,
Yeah.
but God wanted what God wanted for whatever time being. And I'm
Yeah.
thankful for it now.
Amen. Yes. Yes. Yes.
And it
And
gets easier the more that you heal. The more that you heal and evolve and become whole within self, it gets so much easier to get through things.
yes. 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 Yes, ma'am.
All right.
All right. Well, this has been an amazing talk. Thank you so much for letting me get that out and talk about this.
Thanks for showing up. Thanks for sharing your story with us.
Anytime. Hopefully, we keep this to a weekly thing where we can figure it out. Pieces to the puzzle, everybody. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Pieces to the puzzle.
Yes.
When push comes to shove, At the end of the day, this boils down to the devil is scared
Oh,
of
when
what divine masculine and divine feminine are here to do together. That's what it boils down to.
we have purposes together to do better things in this world together.
100%.
Yes.
I've spoken on this in collectives, but these specific connections in this specific collective are literally God's design to show the world that
Yes.
nothing can break true love, not even the devil himself.
No.
Not even the devil
No.
himself.
No. No.
And that's the thing too. It's like you don't even have to be together and with each you don't have to the love is still there.
Yeah.
Like despite the distance, despite being apart or whatever the case may be on both ends of things, that unconditional love is still there.
Yeah.
It has never died out.
No. No.
Never.
And it's hard, and it's a serious um journey, and I do believe that we are figuring it out every day, more and more, more and more.
Yeah. It's all about mastering self. That's the whole journey.
Yes.
Mastering self.
And the downloads and the music and the songs and the
The
um
telepathic communication is intense.
and serious. And
Very
the
intense.
same way it triggers us, it triggers them as well.
Well, you know that they're triggered. That's
Yeah.
why they ran, because they got triggered.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's one thing. This is like coming to me right now. Like when you forced, when we force them to see themselves, that's when
Yes.
they bolt. When they actually have to start looking at themselves. They can't project. They can't lie because it's seen through. You start knowing your worth. You start not accepting the same shit, right? It's like the second that you begin evolving and they feel underneath of you, you're triggering that wound where they feel unworthy. They feel like they're not good enough. And then they
Run.
run.
Yeah.
So if they are running, they are absolutely triggered.
Yeah.
And then they get into these karmic connections, these karmic relationships where they are forced to experience the complete opposite of your frequency. You're a high vibrational divine being, and they get with this low vibrational Jezebel demon.
Yeah.
And then, it like really allows them to see the difference. And
Yeah.
like, you can't appreciate what's good if you're not experiencing what's not type of thing, and you have to really be in it and experience it to realize those things.
Yes.
So
Absolutely. Absolutely, sister.
can you see the live chat by chance? I'm just curious.
No, I have
Does
not
it
seen.
show up on your end?
Let's see. Better to take time and select.
Don't read them. I was just wondering if you could see it. That
I now I'm seeing it. Yes.
usually I can't see it. It doesn't show up for me. So
Yeah, it's coming out now, back to back to back. Yeah. Yeah.
trolls.
Oh boy. Okay.
I just didn't know if you could see it. I didn't mean to make you look at
Okay.
it, but
All right.
shit. Hold on, Patty. Okay. Anything else you want to touch? I don't know what to say on this. I don't know why I feel so blocked today
Oh,
with
that's
this whole
okay.
thing. It's really
That's
weird.
no, that's okay. We'll figure this out.
It's really weird. Did you
Yeah.
know what a twin flame was?
No. I
Me
had
neither.
I had no idea until I found you. No idea.
I didn't either. And then when I first started hearing the term,
Yeah.
I was like, you know, he's not my twin. There's no way, but maybe a soulmate, right? Maybe a soulmate. There's no way we're the same, right? Because it's the same soul. But
Yeah,
then it's like you realize like, okay, a mirrored soul, you're opposites. Like you're meant to bring that balance to each other. And like it just there ain't no way you can tell me that that is not my twin flame today. You know what I mean? It's like at first I didn't even it's like maybe a soulmate. No way it's a twin. And then it's like, no, no way you cannot tell me that that guy is not my fucking twin. No way. Awkward silence. Ah, are you frozen again? Bro. Why, dude? That is annoying the shit out of me. Yeah, I see that. I didn't come in this live today prepared with anything, so we were just kind of winging it. I don't know if you guys like related or got any value out of it, but um yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We just kind of came into it. I wasn't prepared. I feel like I should have better prepared for it. Welcome back.
of course. Yep, of course. That's what they did. Trying to shut us up again.
The games.
Always. My phone overheated. Like we're talking about the devil and evilness. And the phone said, "You are over your temperature. Have your phone cool down." If that's not a sign, I don't even know.
Your phone overheating is a big sign that it's hacked, sister.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. My old iPhone 14, I had to get a new phone because when I first came to Texas, it was doing that shit. It was just overheating, shutting off, overheating, shutting off. I had to get the phone I have now because of it.
Yeah, I believe you. I'm going to the phone company today. This hasn't
Yeah,
happened since 2 years ago, and it's happening again.
it's a good possibility.
Yeah.
So, and
Unbelievable.
that's too, well, go ahead. Go ahead real quick.
And that's another thing about them spying. Um, they got into my GPS. They put a tracker under my car. Like, we're not delusional. We're not crazy. These things really happen to us.
Yeah, all in an attempt to break the connection, to break the relationship, not just specifically in that there's obviously a much deeper motive behind it, but
Yeah.
the thing with this too that I want to touch on is they know, like they as in karmics, the people that are actively involved in doing this, they know how pure the love is. They know it. They have to work so fucking hard to create these illusions, to paint these narratives, to sell this story and create these psyops. It is like the devil has employees working triple OT round the fucking clock.
Yeah.
Round the clock. The devil is so desperate to keep these connections apart that they try to literally unalive us. Unalive us
Yeah.
just to stop it from being this.
Yeah.
Now
And
they've learned. Go ahead.
now what you just said, they try to unalive us. When you feel that way, I think that was the biggest holy crap I could ever feel in my life. That another person would want to do that to you
And
because
it's
you,
not just one.
yeah, yeah,
That's the crazy part. And
yeah,
then not even like want to, but what they're willing to
to
do.
do. Yeah,
How far they're actually willing to take it. It
yes,
is mind blowing. And that is the truth and the reality of the world. And that's where the awakening comes in. It's like you learn that not everybody has your heart. Not everybody's sweet like you, kind like you, genuine like you are. And in the process of breaking these connections, they're busy creating the illusion that your person doesn't love you, they never did, they just used you, whatever, whatever,
oh yeah,
whatever, whatever, whatever. And then they are creating this illusion around you for them. You're crazy, you're this, you're that, you're blah 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 blah,
yeah,
right? It's the most toxic ass bullshit. It's so toxic.
yes,
So
yeah,
toxic. And like to have that epiphany of like, oh my gosh, we were never the problem. It was never us, but everybody around us that made sure that we could never, ever thrive.
yeah. Very,
Time and time again, dude. Real quick, when you went through your prior separations and your twin flame connection, was it like kind of the same type of cycle? Just like minus the baby mother and all that drama, but was it like did it all end the same way every time?
no, no, but very demonic, very, very demonic, and lies and deception
So
and
kind of.
yeah, kind of,
So kind of.
yes,
Ours was a cycle of the same shit. Every time we would split up and break apart, I would relapse, somebody would cheat. Wasn't always him. There I had my fair share of mistakes in the past
yeah,
as well. But somebody would cheat. I would relapse, somebody would cheat, and everything in our house would get destroyed. We'd
yes,
lose our house,
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
And then we'd separate, get back together, do good for a while. I'd end up relapsing, somebody'd cheat, the
yeah,
house we lived in got destroyed all over again. It
yeah,
was a fucking cycle of the same bullshit over and over and over again
yeah,
from the very first time we broke up when I
yes,
was pregnant with my child.
wow,
And it's so nice that that cycle ends. Like, that cycle absolutely comes to an end. I didn't realize his mother was doing witchcraft on us the entire time that we were together, though.
yeah,
The entire time.
yeah,
Or paying somebody or whatever the hell she's into. All
yeah,
of the above.
yeah. And I think that is another thing how their own families don't want them to be happy.
Yeah. I talked about that in my live earlier. I was flabbergasted.
Yeah. And
Flabbergasted.
now they see everyone, even their own family, their own mothers, their own fathers, their own uncles, their own um, cousins, their own. We're in on it. We're in on it.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
it's
Oh, yeah.
sad, but the truth.
Yeah. Like I said, it comes, yeah, the black magic is no joke, like Arasi said. Um, it's the craziest shit in the entire world to me.
It
But
is.
again, it just comes down to awakening to the truth in this world because not everybody is of God, of the light, of the most high out here. That the devil is in this world and the devil's got his agents. And just like we have missions and assignments to impact this world, and we have, divine contracts, 441, as I'm saying this on the clock, like me and you, this is a divine contract, right? Two divine beings coming together, doing divine things, serving divine missions. But the devil also has demons assigned to us. That
Yes.
sponge is assigned to you. The demon that runs her is assigned to stop you from fulfilling your purpose. The
Yeah.
fucking mother in law, the demon in her, is assigned to me to stop this, right? They're on assignment.
Yeah.
There's such a deeper meaning behind everything. And then back to it, like the generational curse breaker type of thing. You can't break curses in a family that isn't cursed.
Yes.
You're gonna be born into some evil ass shit.
Yeah.
Evil.
And like I go back to saying, wow, your own mother, your own dad, the deception, the lies, and then mine will say, I don't want to speak to my mother anymore. I want to know who my father is. And then go try to find a father, and the father doesn't want to be bothered with him. Abandonment issues.
Yep. 4:11 on the clock, dude.
Yeah.
Significant to me. Sorry.
It's
Significant
like
number.
the own woman who birthed you lied to you. That alone has to kill them on levels of wow.
Yeah, and then you don't have healthy ways to cope with the pain. You don't That's like the twin flame dynamic of you got an anxious and an avoidant because you have the same type of wounds. You have the same wounds, you just respond differently.
Yeah, yeah. It is, you're hitting the nail, boom, right through the wood. You're hitting it right on the head. Avoid it. Run it. It's happened their whole life. So then it's a waiting game. I think we spoke about this, but it's how you love yourself and expect the best for yourself because you mirror them that this will happen.
I truly believe on with every fiber of my being through my own basic experience that when you heal and evolve and do your inner work, it will trigger them to do the same. You are connected on a soul level. There's a lot. Now, I'm only speaking on my own personal experience here, my own connection with the divine. Okay. There's a lot of people that I hear on the internet talking about, oh, your twin flame's gone rogue, your twin flame forfeited their contract, they're karmic. I just don't have that belief system around that. I just don't. I
Yeah,
don't. I really believe that if you are with your true twin, if you meet and awaken and activate in this lifetime, you're meant to be with that person. Anyways,
yeah.
so where I'm going with this is I don't know because it's leaving my fucking head again. It's just everything's running out of my mind.
It's okay. Listen,
But
it's
it's
okay.
like the energy of running, running, going, disappearing. I don't know. It's like I'm literally seeing the words run away from my mind. I'm not even
Yeah.
kidding.
Oh no, I get you. Yeah, I get you.
But shit. But yeah, I really believe that. And it's like that's why it's so important to do your inner work. If you don't ever stop chasing and learn how to love yourself, they will never stop running. You are mirrors to one another, like always showing each other yourself. So if you refuse to look within yourself, if you refuse to be like, okay, they're running from me, I need to fix this. But if you are so focused on why they're running and what they're doing wrong and you don't fix yourself, you're in your ego for one. And number two, you're not going to ever force them to be like, why'd they stop chasing me? What am I doing wrong? Oh my gosh, maybe I was an asshole. Maybe I should have did this differently. Maybe I wasn't treating them right. You know what I mean? You work in unison even if you don't, god damn it. Even if you don't realize it. I'm about tired of that happening. Goose fraba. Goose fraba. Goose fraba. I digress here. That just pissed me off. I'm like sweating right now. That made me so mad. The way that it just kicked her out like that. Again. Let me check something. Yeah. Look at this. The devil, the magician, high priestess at the bottom. So we've literally got practitioners. We've got black magic. We've got toxic fucking family. And what are they playing in, guys? Destiny. It will fail. It will not work. Because what's destined and fated to happen is going to. Regardless. That's good. That makes me feel good, Arasi, because I'm like really struggling with this one today. I don't know. She's got her heavy, heavy, heavy gang stalkers. Just big time. So thanks. Damn it. Look. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Stressed out that the truth is coming out? Uh-oh. 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 Oh! Oh! Yeah, who, the ops? Hi, Sam Sam. When the truth comes out. I don't think they ever thought Patty would talk. I don't think they ever thought Patty would talk about anything. Confirmation birth. They're probably like, oh, fuck. You know? Thank you. I just got home from the gym. Can you guys read what just flew out? You work with her? I didn't know that. Transitioning, things are changing, endings, beginning, transformation. Yeah, loyal, reliable, constant, faithful. Twin flames, loyal, reliable, constant, faithful. And there's a lot of people gossiping. A lot of people gossiping, a lot of people running their mouths, a lot of he said, she said bullshit. We've got a surprise coming. I don't know, I'm just pulling cards. I need more time. Closing out those cycles. That sucks, dude. There was this point in time where my mother-in-law was my boss. She was my boss. My car was in her name. My phone was in her name. She was my boss. It sucked. She had complete control over my fucking life, dude. She was always doing the grimiest shit, man. I don't know if Patty's coming back. Well, that's good. I'm glad she didn't look at you. That's comforting. I bet you do. I bet you do. Purposely trying to trigger you to fuck with your day. They will expose themselves. You cut them off and they're still watching. These haters can't do shit to you. Someone in your immediate circle is causing the energetic chaos. Haters will convince you to just give up. Your spirit team is taking care of it. I bet you do feel better trying to cause you paranoia. Be careful with them, they play dirty. Constantly comparing themselves to you. They're mad because you pay them no mind. They see you getting all this love and they can't stand it. Claiming credit over your successes. Are we surprised? Fake spiritualists. Low key in love with you, sending you the evil eye. They're in their head because they feel like you one up them. They'll mock you when they feel jealousy towards you. Fake spiritualists are used a lot in gang stalking, dude, because they want to try and get somebody close to you. And like, so somebody will come in and pretend to be all spiritual and shit to try and like relate and align, but really they're a devil. Anyway, I don't know if Patty's coming back, so I think I'm just going to get off. I'm like sweating. We'll come back and do another segment next week. I want to have it more organized, like a better idea of what I'm going into with it. So, anyways, I hope you guys got some kind of value out of it today, though. All right. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I'll see you guys next time.